Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Deck Sim live stream. Today it's the 4th of May, 2025. May the 4th be with you. 3 minutes past 8 in the evening here in the United Kingdom. Back in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 for our inaugural A350 Alpaca Airways operation. Now, this is the first time I've flown Alpaca Airways with the A350. We've done a couple of streams in this aircraft. We did a launch stream, then we did a 10-hour stream overnight, and here we are in the capital of Mexico, Mexico City. We're going to be flying 1 hour 45 minutes eastbound to Cancun. There's over 250 odd flights every week between these two airports, because this evening there is a VATSIM event going on from VATMEX. It's a Cancun fly-in essentially. But yes, Jamlin, the livery designer of this, has been well, I wouldn't say word begging, but has been wanting me to fly this since he's released it, and I have come forward with my promise to fly it, and I thought we'd have a nice Sunday evening with this as well. Now, I don't have Sky, otherwise I'd be watching the Formula 1 live in an hour's time, so no Formula 1 spoilers please if you decide to start watching the race in an hour's time, because I'll be watching the highlights after the stream today. Anyway, look at here, Mexico City. It's live time, live weather. Elevation here is really high, 7,000-8,000 feet, and we're a full load of passengers and about 20 tons of cargo, right up to the maximum zero fuel weight of this aircraft as well. Now, I don't have any Mexico payware scenery, so we've got the default Microsoft Flight Sim airport, which is interesting to say the least, with the sporadic placement of vehicles and buildings, and as we zoom in a little bit closer here, you'll see there's lots of random artifacts on the roof. I'm not sure what's going on here. God, the default airports in this sim. I mean, there is a random skylight here, to be fair. Anyway, we've got a few people joining us online, but it looks of it, we've got a beautiful Boeing 777, in fact, two beautiful Boeing 777s. So here we are in the crowd favourite, the Airbus A350. This is the 900 variant. This is the first time I've flown this variant here. We've even got the engine covers on here. So well done, Jamlin, for making another brilliant Alpaca Airways liveried aircraft, looking beautiful here in the Mexican sunshine. Brilliant choice of registration. G-Tray, unbelievable. But yes, we'll have fun on this aircraft. Well, you don't have to do much, do you, flying an Airbus? You just turn it on, press go, and I'll be in Cancun before we know it. Anyway, here in chat, who do we have? We've got Peter Green, hope you're doing well. Looks like people's luggage has been tossed on the roof. It does look something along those lines. Listed in Formula 1 without spoilers, that would be interesting. I see what you did there. Domino Osita as well. Fumulous one, said Zeus. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Jowden, I'm still trying to get it to work in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and also working on a Retro 1000 livery. Very cool. That's what the people would like to hear. I hope you're doing well. Crazy sarcasm in chat as well. He says currently getting 360p on a train home from Dublin. I think the Wi-Fi is better at cruise altitude. Yes, well, I'm glad that you're here. I don't know if anyone here in chat is watching on a train. You might be the only one. I hope you're doing well anyway. Blade said, evening, Captain. Hope you're doing well. Aditya's Elvis Presley fan channel. Are you on 2024? No, this is 2020, sir, because we don't have this livery yet in 2024. Simbear, thank you very much for the £5 donation. Uh-oh.
Don't forget to check the Celcal Smile.
What's Javelin done on the Celcal? I didn't do a full test sector. I checked the livery, did some random screenshots last night. I have not seen or looked for any you know, secrets in this aircraft. I have to see what's what. Where is the Celcal code on this thing? Oh, it's going to be hidden above these thrust levers which are up there. A bear! Oh, very good! In reference to you, of course. Excellent. I see. I like that. Very, very good. Well, we won't be using Celcal or ACOS perhaps today. I just realised there's an iniBuilds pen down there. Very good. So yes, the add-ons are a superb replication of the A350. In fact, I've never tried the Fly Factor one, but I think this one in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 works well. Of course, being in 2020, we don't have a cabin, and they only made it for 2024. So I think if I go a little bit back here, there you go. Yes, we don't unfortunately have anything to view there, but not to worry. But one thing that's happened, I think, since we last flew this aircraft was... I love the slamming doors of the iniBuilds aircraft. There's GSX integration in this tablet, which I was playing with yesterday. It worked quite well, so we'll have to see how we get on today. MGS1, you can demonstrate emergency landing on alternate during the next 30 minutes, and you can watch the racing. That's true. I don't have Sky, so I can't watch it live. Anyway, guys watching, this is our routing today. If I bring up Navigraph, we'll be departing off runway 05 left. We do actually have ATC here now. Flying eastbound over the Gulf of Mexico, continuing eastbound and into Cancun. 1 hour 45 minutes flight time. As I said, busy VATSIM event. It looks like the event started 8 minutes ago, so it looks like some controllers are coming on. I don't think traffic's working on the Navigraph app today. No, it's not showing any traffic, unfortunately, but it is showing active ATC networks. Anyway, that's the routing. Let's get the aircraft fired up. So I think we'll start up here. Let me just make sure Microsoft Flight Sim is nice and loud. Yes, it is. So batteries on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then external power's available. So we'll turn that on. Clunk. There we are. Sounds like the aircraft's coming to alive. I'll just turn the music off for a second. So there we are. We have the sort of iniBuilds integrated tablet. Oh, so much noise and dinging. I forgot the air conditioning was super loud in this aircraft. Anyway, there we've got some power. So flight ops plan. I think. How do I sync all this with SimBrief? Is it flight ops status SimBrief import? There we are. Alpaca A350 Mike Charlie going from Mexico to Cancun. Load sheets, SimBrief import. So there we are. We'll import the fuel, set 0 fuel weight, set fuel. You can get GSX to do this as well, but I like to use it just for the animation. So flight plan fuel plus 15 minutes just in case it's a busy event today. Yes, Alpaca, make sure we have hold fuel. Our VATSIM, our group flight we had last weekend was very interesting. But yes, just to show you our flight plan. We have ATC look up at 15 minutes of extra fuel on here, which makes up the block of 17,888. So I do have that block fuel already on board. Wait, hold on, I thought I had 24 tons. Well, that's enough, but I want the loading fuel, please wait. Loading fuel complete. There we are, 17.9. Perfect. We got the correct amount of fuel. 15 minutes was plenty last time. I know, Ryan. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Anthony, good to see you here, buddy. May the 4th be with you too. Thank you very much for popping in. I hope all is well in Minneapolis. Right. So GSX. That's what I wanted to get up and running. It did actually work with the default airport. We've had a profile, so
boarding requested.
So GSX boarding requested, so it sort of integrates with this tablet, which is quite cool. So there we are, air bridge is attaching. I don't know who the ground handling agent is, Aero Mexico or something like that, but they're doing their thing. Let's get these covers off the engines as well, maintenance. Oh crikey, fueling. What happens if I select fueling panel? Does it open up? Doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, battery status. How do I get the covers off the engines? Reset slides. Replace batteries? No, I just want my covers off. Maintenance? No, ground equipment. That's what it'll be under. There we are. Engine covers removed. Chocks and GPUs connected. And yeah, I think GSX has full integration, so it'll open the doors and the cargo holds for you. Perfect. Flying Warner, after the last flight, request mid-air refueling. I know, it was interesting. QB Demon, would be nice if we had a good A340 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, the best one by far is probably the Tolis A340, which I've not flown in a very long time. Right, I've got GSX doing something, so what have I got to do up here? Airbus. It's all the same. IRS to nav. This is all configured. Turn on all lights. That's set. Pumps on. Good. Here come the passengers. Fueling's complete, so seatbelt on.
We are ready for pushback.
Oh, gracias. Do an enunciator light test. Good, everything's lit up. No mobile phones, please. Emergency exit lights all arm. That's all configured, and we'll just do the fire test. Yes, all the same. Every single Airbus. I'll press B to set the QNH. Excellent. I best get New Sky up and running because we are flying Alpaca Airways today, our virtual airline. There we are. So, happy May, alpacas. This month we visit Argentina, the second largest country in South America. Fly from the Pampas Plan to the foothills of the Andes to get some rewards. I think how many airlines, how many pilots do we have now in Alpaca Airways? We're the third largest on New Sky, or third busiest, I think. So look at that. We've got 616 pilots total. So let's get that number up. Come join Alpaca Airways, completely for free. Anyway, let's book our flight. So 35 passengers, Alpaca Airways. We're 35 Mike Charlie. It's MMMX to, is it MMUC? Oh no, MMUN. Perfect.
Welcome on board.
Aircraft is A350. Departing at 19:30 Zulu. 4 passengers, full cargo. Book flight. There we are. Ah yes, plenty of passengers on board. Start the flight. Superb. New Sky's booked on. Great. Now what do I need to do? Overhead panel's configured. I need to load up my flight management computer. Well, let's firstly grab the ATIS and see what the weather's like. Oh, why does that not work? My radio tuning panel doesn't work at all with this aircraft. 127650. Is this my first time with ATC on this aircraft?
Hello.
How do I... Why am I not hearing the frequency? I've got it all tuned on, the volume's turned up, or do I have it turned off in the background? No, I should be hearing the ATIS. It's probably not on voice yet. We'll contact tower later, 118550.
Hello.
That's, yeah, it's definitely no ATIS on voice then, because I can hear ATC now. Anyway, perfect. Latest weather conditions, I'll show you here via VPilot. If I share my screen, there we are. So we've got failed with a model matching, that's fine. So it's information alpha, 3606 knots, 8 statute miles, a bit of haze, 26 degrees, 3020, runway 05 in use. IFR traffic, expect ILS Yankee 05 right, PDC not available, no TAMs, all aircraft, mode Charlie, information Alpha, superb.
May I see your boarding
Turn it off and on again, I know, got the radio. I think that's the controller's radio, that's not very good. Might be interesting trying to talk to this controller. Right, let's now load up our flight management computer.
boarding pass, please?
So, let's go to flight plan. No, init. Init. Send in the flight plan from SimBrief.
Hello.
Received company flight plan, insert. Oh yes, there we are. All the information's in. Aligning IRS. How long left? 2 minutes for the alignment. So that's that done. Let's go now to flight plan. This way, please. Now I'm gonna have to get my clearance because I'm not sure which runway 05 is going to be, left or right. But this controller is having a is it alright or chit chat? Hi, Fireman Services. Hi, mate. Hope you're doing well. Great show as usual. Thank you very much. At least the overlay aircraft is correct. Yeah, true. Expect 05 left. Thanks, Jacob. Right, let's go with 05 left. That's what I've sort of planned. Departure. 05 left, a bit shorter than 5 right. Sid will be a Ukuno 3 Alpha. It's a great add-on, this. Insert. No discontinuities, just the arrival. Expecting a 1-2 right. Approach 1-2 right, star, pool 2 golf, a veer, no veers, inserts. Cool. So I've done the flight plan. Performance next, isn't it? I best start that APU. It's just every Airbus is the same. Now I'm on like a 320.
Tower, hello, Alpaca 350.
Oh, there we are.
Looking for IFR to Cancun.
This chap's going to Cancun. Oh, 05 right, Commander, Ricard says. Let's Let's see what this Alpaca gets. See how the boarding's going. Oh, very scratched window. Outrageous. Halfway boarded almost. I don't think this controller was expecting an English pilot on frequencies. Are you starting? Cancun or Cancun? Let's go to Cancun. Right, well, I want to get my clearance, but this chap who spoke asked for his clearance and hasn't had a reply. Anyway, what else can I do in an Airbus? That's it. Frequencies are tuned. Oh, I don't want my speed brake fully out. There we are. Well, I can start doing the performance and loading my charts up, I suppose. So, takeoff performance, sync, select airport, or sync sim brief, sync FMS, sync weather. Has that got the correct runway? 5 left, compute. Is there nothing I have to do in this airplane? 05 left, V speed. Oh, toga. Guys, is that full power? Is that when you is toga literally as far forward as the thrust levers go? That would make sense.
Tower, hello,
We're heavy and of the elevation 7,300 feet.
The 31212 evening in Cancun, the inaugural rectangle 155.
This radio is awful. Can you hear that, guys? I can't. I can't hear that. That is a full send takeoff. Well, I'll send it to the FMS anyway.
Alpaca A350 clear to Cancun via Knoxville, upper than 155. Allura,
disconnect and reconnect. Will that actually help me? I don't think so. Right, I need to insert my perf. This might be an offline departure, guys. Nothing against the controller, but if his radio's like that, I can't understand that at all. Right, 0 fuel weight and block then.
And Alpaca 312 is cleared to Cancun via the Knoxville 3 Alpha.
I think he got it though.
Uniform Tango 155 via Allura, then a file.
He's got a completely different routing to me.
And we'll expect 05 left. And can we get the squawk again, please, for Alpaca 312?
Where's 0 fuel weight? I might just turn off that soon.
All good here, we'll squawk 427.
I'll just reconnect, see if that helps. Where's my 0 fuel weight?
We'll call for push, Alpaca 312.
Perf. Is it on the load sheet then? Oh, it's still sort of instantaneously loading. Oh, that's the planned one though. 188.7. 188.7. Enter. 0 fuel ACG. 24.25. Let's go to 24.3. Enter. Passenger numbers was full 324. Oops. Enter. Block fuel 17.9, which we have on board already. 17.9. Oops. Doesn't have a scratch pad like the. I think I'm airbusing well. Oh, god blimey. That didn't like the. Wrong passenger, but it's 292. Is it? I thought I asked for a full load of passengers though, it's 324. I think when it's finished it will be 324, guys. That's what I set on sim brief anyway. $235? No, this is going up, guys. So this is instantaneous, I think. So look, see, it goes up 251, 252. So I've gone off the full loaded passengers, 324. Welcome. I know I do make a lot of mistakes, but I think I got that one right. Right, perf. How do I get to the performance page? No. OCCOM. No. Ooh. think that's for CPDLC, isn't it? How do I perf? Is it in it? Oh, Airbus. Airbus! Return. This is full beans. This is toga thrust. Thanks for subscribing, Brandon Aviation. Welcome. Perf. That's what I wanted. Aha! Confirm speeds. Copied in. Full toga. Flap was 1, wasn't it? That's flap 1 plus F. That's all in. Packs on. Anti-ice off. Great. I'm good. And I just need to set the SID stop level. Which, well, my friend who got the clearance was cleared somewhere differently, but let's put something like, where we're going, Ikuno, let's put 290 for now. We'll get our clearance. Wish me luck trying to get the clearance here. Alright, cool. What did Simbury say? I think it was saying that the cargo's... Oh no, the cargo's all loaded already. Yes, the random stuff on the roof of this Mexico City terminal. Right, let's grab a clearance and see what's on.
Torre México, buenas tardes, Torre México 967. Ahora México 967, muy buenas tardes, cada próxima. Ahora México 967.
So I'm expecting a Ikuno 3 Alpha.
Estamos listos a copiar instrumentos hacia Cancun.
Do I have to do anything? How do I perf? Oh, it's... I don't know anything in this plane. I do know I need to put AP bleed on because it's hot out there, isn't it? This should be... Oh, I'll try.
Aeroméxico 989 autorizados a despegar pista 5 derecha.
They don't have CPDLC, PDC not available, Patrick, it said on the 80s. Oh, here comes a nice cool bleed here. Yeah, it says PDC not available. I just got 5 right, of course they did. I have to do my performance again.
Autorizados a Cancún, vía Noxus, otro tango 155, Elura.
Oh, everyone's getting different routing to me, like the Noxus SID. Noxus 3 Alpha, Noxus 3 Alpha. That's my Spanish exhausted. Everyone's saying 05 left. Oh, let me get my clearance first. Mexico City Tower. Buenos tardes, it's Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Copied information Alpha, QNH 1023. We're currently on stand number 22, departure clearance Cancun, please.
Last caller, who was that? Call sign only, please.
It's Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie.
Thank you. Clear to Cancun. Yeah, Upper Tango.
Ah.
Sorry, restarting. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Clear to Cancun via Kuno, Upper Tango 108. Veracruz, that's 5. Plan via Ukuno, 3 Alpha departure, flight level 2960, runway 05 left, squawk 4266. Let me know if any part of my transmission was unreadable.
I think I've got you. It's readability 2, but we're cleared to Cancun on the Ikuno 3 Alpha, then Upper Tango 108. Cruising flight level 290, expect runway 05 left for departure, squawk 4266, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, read back correct, advising explosion, so thank you for that.
No problem, thank you. Perfect, so Ikuno 3 Alpha, which is what I have in the FMC, Ikuno 3 Alpha. I show you here my routes. How do I get the... there it is. So this is the Ikuno 3... How do I scroll? Isn't it one of these buttons? Oh yeah, I remember now. Someone showed me last stream. It's a little scroll wheel, isn't it? Yes, that was it. There we go, Akuno. So there, Akuno 3 Alpha. Oh yeah, you can see the sit there. And now we need to just change the runway to 05 left, which is good because it's the 05 right, which is the longer runway. So to do that, if you want to know, how do you change the runway, guys? How do you do that? Departure. Wait, hold on. I was cleared 05 left. No, I'm good. I'm good. No, I don't need to do anything. 05 left. 05 left. Akuna Matata. Flight level 290. Squawk 4266. Now to get to that page, you need to press the serve button. Yeah, it gave 05 left. Yeah, 05 left. You guys are right. Serve. Squawk is 4266. Enter. And let's just put the transponder out. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll have a bit of TARA now, a bit accurate, a bit early. Right, guys, what have I forgotten? I've forgotten absolutely nothing. Everything is done perfect. Best Airbus streamer there. Yes, good thinking actually. I didn't think about that. Put the serve here, and that way I can manipulate the radio. Great thinking. Thank you, sir. And I think I got a donation as well. €2.49, and now another one. Thank you.
Aren't these screens making you dizzy? Too much digital?
Too much digital. Yeah, it's like this. Get me back in the 747-200, my friend from Greece. Very kind, thank you. It's crazy. It's a flying laptop, but very easy to use. Thank you, Adrian. Not doing bad for a Boeing guy. I know. Skywalker, just want to say I've been watching your 7.3 videos for years. Can say I'm about to set my LST on the 737, which is crazy to think about it. Thanks for you guys for it. It's awesome, Skywalker. Good luck with your LST, sir. Hope everything gets well and you get issued your type rating, and good luck with your line training moving forward, sir. Right, so oh look, it's traffic. Oh cool. I didn't realise the aircraft on VATSIM in the A350 looked like stealth bombers. Stealth fighter was in the F117. Tom Pascoe, thank you, 63 months. A bit late to the start, but always down to watch Captain's new dad enjoying an Airbus. Cheers, Tom. Hope you're doing well. Long time no speak, and thanks for popping in. And thanks, Harry. I've just seen your message as well. How are we doing? All doing very well, thank you. We're going on a murder mystery tomorrow. Myself, Baby and Joe and family, so we're looking forward to doing something a bit different. But yes, looking forward to doing something a bit different today, streaming this aircraft. Right, I've not briefed my departures, have I? I've done my performance charts, MMMX. Now I can use this to taxi. Oh no, you can zoom in on this, can't you, to taxi? Yes, so I can just select the SID, the Akuno 3 Alpha. So I need to press SID. This is a great tool. There we are. How do I turn off night mode? There we go. There we are. So we're going to be climbing straight ahead. MX 800, 802, 811, 814, and I'll leave it in VNAV to do everything. 814 Akuno, perfect. And I'm sure it'd moan at me if it couldn't make any of these restrictions. Obviously the density altitude here is very, very high. Don't use ANF, Adrian. I don't know what that means. So I can't say if I'm going to use it or not. Right, I'm ready for pushback. I've briefed my SID. Just leave it at nav. I've got my Q&H set. Right, what do I need to do? I need to get better pushback ready. Prepare for pushback into departure. Retract my air bridge. Locking gear. Perfect. Now, goodness knows how this pushback.
Alpaca 213 heavy and Alpaca 3212 heavy. There's been a change of flight activity, guys.
That wasn't me.
Actually, Alpaca 213.
Oh, ANF is epic. Don't use ANF. Oh. It just lags the loading in. I'll load it in now then. I'll load it in now before I start taxiing. Hang in there, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh my goodness me, yeah. It's, oh my god. Ah, the lag. Oh, I'm in. Once I'm in, is it okay? Yeah, it's in. It's just getting in, isn't it? Mexico, Tower, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, request push and start. What's this guy called anyway?
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, push and start cruise, about ready for taxi.
Push start call ready for taxi, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. So on nose left, don't
Alright, Alpaca 213 heavy, I have you in your clearance, about
Please
ready for
parking brakes.
Right, so I need to turn on my beacon. I know there's meant to be an interactive checklist, isn't it? I do that to ignition starts. I'll take off my parking brake.
Operate Tango 108.
I've done everything, haven't I?
Veracruz, DOR.
Uh-oh. Why is it not pushing me back? Chocks.
Please parking brakes.
I have released the parking brake. Ground equipment.
Falling.
Chocks.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at way.
Gracias, signore. I want the... Oh, it's great. Great. Oh, look, I've got multiple taxi charts available. Right, starting engine... Oh, yes, great pushback. Great pushback. You know, default airports, they're not great, but, you know, you can at least use them. As long as you got Navigraph. Right, starting engine number 2 first on this. Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to. Switch from arc to nav. Ah, thank you. Where are we going with this pushback? Keep turning. Ooh, great sounds. Well, at this current rate, I'm going to be on the grass. Come on, turn. Turn. I might have to abort the pushback here. Great. Well, thank you so much, GSX, for pushing me onto the runway. I'll just stop here.
Alpaca 350 cleared via Cancun 3 Alpha.
Great, the sounds on this are amazing.
Uniform Tango
Well done,
108
iniBuilds.
Victor Echo Romeo. Uniform Juliet 24 to go test.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Unlocking gear.
Unlooking gear. Superb. Just about done here. Yeah, that's better pushback. Right, oh, better start the other engine. It's a very good looking airplane. Well, apart from the nose, don't like the nose of the A350. But the sounds on this add-on are superb. Are these Rolls Royces? Are Trent 1000s? Super efficient aeroplane. Keep this view, Wilco.
Tow track disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
There he goes, spawning up.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
There's been quite a few updates to this aircraft since release as well. There he goes. Oh, we're going full toga on this as well. Yeah, it's a timeless livery, thanks to Jamlin. Oh yeah. And it has this, I've seen an A350 as well, I've taxied behind one once, I did see all this smoke coming out of its bottom. Right, there we go. Right, available, I think that's all good. So what do I need to do now? Generators on, APU off, star switches gives propane. Flight controls, full back, full forward, left, right, arm the speed brake, put that switch to norm, flaps to 1. Dennis is going to finish this flight in 24 minutes so I can watch the F1. You'll have to multitask there. Ooh, it's a very good iniBuilds. Right, that's it. I just request taxi now, don't I? Well, his radio is much better. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, request taxi.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, runway 05 left, QNH 30.17, taxi via Bravo, hold short 05 left.
05 left, altimeter 3017, taxi Bravo, hold short 05 left, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. I think that's what he said. I can't, oh, I'm going to have to use Navigraph for the background. Right, so make a left turn, I need to change my altimeter, and then it's just taxi to Bravo 05 left. Ah, yeah, found it. All the way down here, look, Bravo. Can't go wrong. Right, release the parking brake. Don't do a config check, do you? Arm order brake, turn off APU bleeds. Yeah, there were the two things I turned off, or forgot, or didn't forget to turn off, and you spotted. Thank you very much. What was the other one? Order brake. Yeah. All good.
Buenas tardes, Torre.
I've got so many maps. Total charts. There we are. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, clunk. There we are. Right. What else? Cabin ready. Cabin. Ding that. Just turn down fancy. Cabin's still not ready. How do I press all of these? How do I get the cabin to be ready? Need to hurry up. David, the A350 looks awesome. I know, this add-on's amazing. But Alpaca causing carnage back there. Press and hold the purse button. Thank you. Yeah, and takeoff config test. Oh no, that one I know I need to hold down because I remember from my last flight in it. Oh yeah, no blue, ecam green, we are ready. We are already ready. And I need to change this altimeter setting to inches to 9. Autosave. Ooh, I didn't know that did that. Daffy, yes, we'll use brake to vacate. No, it's a modern marvel. I don't know what content's better, my classic 747-200 content or A350. Right. Start. Bring it to a stop because we're approaching Bravo, which is just round this corner. Yeah, for a default airport, at least it's got the taxiway markings on the correct place, albeit the signs look ridiculous. Right, I don't need the charts anymore, so I'll just go to the regular scale. And here's the whole point. Altimeter 3017, you're right.
Tower Alpaca 3212, right taxi.
Alpaca 312, company traffic, runway 05 left.
Perfect. Well, how busy will be later in Cancun? Probably very. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do actually have Toby Eye Tracker activated again. So check it out.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, ready for departure?
Fully ready, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, runway 05 left, wind 110 degrees 12 knots, clear to takeoff. When airborne, contact departure 1.2. Thank you, have a great flight.
Runway 0, 5 left, clear to takeoff, and when airborne 121.2, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, can take one here. What's that frequency? 121.2. I've got so many frequencies here.
17, taxi Bravo, hold short 05 left.
So I did have I need to reset the thing. How do I reset? I can't reset the camera. Won't move forward. Oh, I don't know. Is it F10? That was it. Yeah, I've reset it now. Oh, now I need to turn it off for a second. There we go. Anyway, lining up. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not turning. Oh, yeah, stupid. I forgot it. If it's Microsoft Flight Simulator and you don't, if you pan the camera, it disables your controls.
Tenemos una asignada, así que lo dejo a su discreción. Polaris 1875. Polaris 1875, rueda plataforma.
Right, there we are.
Echo 2,
Better.
Echo, Alpha 4.
Now I'm lined up.
Podría repetir el de rodaje para Polaris 1875.
I'm trying to control the fancy volumes as well, because this guy's loud. Alright. Almost lined up. Right, timer's all automatic. Right, Toga's in chat. I don't have a yoke cam set up because I don't have a yoke. Oh. Constraint on ND, sir. Yes, that's I'll do a rolling takeoff. Right, let's go. Toga's on chat, so it's literally firewall it. Rah! Man Toga, isn't that it? Come on, spool up, spool up. Oh yeah. There we are, Man Toga, full power. Oh yeah, a little bit of a crosswind coming in. Thrust set. That is correct. I'm not going to overheat these engines by doing that. Oh, it is accelerating slow. God, I've got a bit of a crosswind here, so I've got a bit of left rudder in. Oh yeah, I didn't stabilise the engines yet. We'll ignore that fact.
V1.
Alright, and then rotate. Wings level. Very nice. Positive climb. Gears up. And just hold the attitude. There we are. Superb. I did turn my lights on. Look at that. Yes, we'll ignore the fact that I forgot to do that. Am I gonna get penalised by that by New Sky? Strobes. Thrust lever climb now. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness me, where am I going? I'm trying to get it. There we are. Thrust declimb. Alright, I've had enough. Right. Engine view for... Oh, there we are. There's Mexico. Looking, the scenery looks fantastic. Oh, the radio tuning panel is not compatible with this aircraft. Beautiful. Alright, approaching S. And I need to change frequency. There we go. So the S, I can retract the flaps one. There's S. Let's I've got to do that for you. Andrew, looking forward to landing. Ah, easy. Easy. Losing points. Oh, I was a bit excited to get airborne, that was all. Just forgot to turn my lights on. Alrighty, let's contact this guy. Who am I talking to as well? This frequency. Mexico approach. Buenos Aires, Alpaca 350, Mike Charlie. We're on Ucuno 3 Alpha, passing 10,500 for flight level 290.
Alpaca 34, Mike Charlie Heavy, radar contact, buenas tardes. Climb the Ucuno 3 Alpha to flight level 290, times and restrictions.
Free climb to flight level 290 on the Ucuno 3 Alpha, Alpaca 35, Mike Charlie. There we are. So, this 14,000 restriction, I'll do the after takeoff checklist in a second. Well, I'm going to be below it anyway, so that's all right. And then that's that magenta colour. If you want to climb quicker, can change the profile from auto derated climb to the climb page. I think I vaguely remember that last stream. Right, after takeoff checklist I need to do. So let's pop that down and. Is that it? After takeoff checklist complete. I do have an interactive checklist, don't I, guys? Isn't it like a tick button down here? Tick. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's all done. I've done everything. There we are. Pull for open climb. But I want VNAV to do it, no? But she's saying free climb. So does that delete all the restrictions? Right, I'll pull it out. I've pulled it out. Open climb, as requested. Lights coming off. Lights. There we go. Your pressurization set. Belts. Yeah. Release the crowd. Auto. No. Mobiles. Auto. There we go. Check's complete. Right. How do I do this full climb thing? At least a performance page, won't it? Perf. climb. Thrust auto derate. Ooh, let's have a listen. If I do this, then do I have to execute it? Rip FPS. Oh, it's doing it. I missed it. Full climb. There we are. Right. Yeah, you want to be full climb. Look at the terrain. It's so high around here. Crikey. Beautiful scenery. I don't know. What's the best page to have? Arc or nav? No, I think I like Arc. Cool.
No pre-alpha departure.
Alpaca 213 heavy radar contact.
Josh uses high flight concept. I have a question, maybe you'll know on the 7-3. If you're doing an approach with your VNAV and you made it VNAV speed instead of path, what happens? Does it click out of VNAV? So yeah, it automatically stays or goes to VNAV path on approach, even if the speed window is open, unless you're massively above the profile. But if you're on profile, you open the speed window and it stays in path on approach logic. Arc for flight, nav for taxi, roger. What's my ETA then? Oh, no, I don't want to activate approach. It is 21:34 zooming. Perfect. About an hour and 40 minutes. Well, that was a completely flawless departure in the Airbus A350. Using all of my Airbus knowledge. I haven't made a single mistake. I'm very proud. But doesn't the Alpaca Airways livery look amazing? Very nice. Oh, Peter Grid, I did all the checklist in my head. Yeah. Yep, flawless, yep. I don't fly this tin can. Ooh, the moon's looking very nice. The state of this cockpit though, the glass, very scratched. I'd be having words the engineers. I mean, who did this? What was that? Significant damage. So massive, this thing. Look at the size of this cockpit. Every time I fly in any Airbus, I tell you what, we're not flying a 320 for a long time. Inbound Mike X-ray 814. It looks like we just about made the 18,000 feet or above. But as you guys said, I've done open climb. Technically composite plastic and metal CAD, true. We forgot about the lineup. To be fair, that was limitations in Microsoft Flight Simulator's dodgy camera system, which, when panning using the right mouse button, decides to disable all controls. What's that?
Departures, hello, Alpaca 3212, climbing 8,700.
It's very detailed, the cockpit, isn't it, the 350?
Alpaca 3212 heavy radar contact. Climb via Ukuna 3 Alpha.
Set standards, yes.
290.
Ukuna 3 Alpha to 290.
Standard set. I love this VNAV part, this sort of VSD display as well. What's the two lines? Wow, the Mora's here. That's super cool. So yeah, if the engine goes pop or we lose pressurization, we will go to 12,000 feet. That's super cool. Oh, look at that. Is that new? Was that on the one I tried? Oh, very, very well
Alpaca 3213 heavy, did you copy?
Say again, Alpaca 3212.
Alpaca 3212 heavy.
Who jumped 320 is prehistoric compared to this? That is true.
Cancel restriction, Alpaca 3212.
It's more a minimum off-route altitude, that is correct. It's new feature, very cool. Yeah, it's basically, don't go below that. And you can see it step down. That's really neat. The Airbus boys and girls are sporting this. Wait, why is this completely blank? Was there stuff there before? I can't remember. Well, it's blank now. Why on earth does the 738 and Max at the VSD, the 777, simulate, so it's just modern marvel.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie Heavy, contact Mexico Center on 126.6. Have a nice flight.
126.6, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Gracias, que tenga buen día.
Gracias.
Perfect. Nice. ATC, the lovely lady. 126.6. Transfer. Do the? Oh no, we don't have any CPDLC unfortunately in Mexico Center yet. No, unfortunately not. Mexico Center, we bought us Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, climbing flight level 290, Akuno 3 Alpha.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, Mexico, good day with our contact, climb to flight level 390.
That maintain flight level 390, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. That is set 390. I've noticed it's got out cruise.
Mexico approach 121.20.
Yeah, credit to iniBuilds. This is a superb model, isn't it? But this is modern flying now. It's your system operator monitoring the systems. But when things do go wrong, you do need to know how to operate the aircraft. There we are. That concludes the SID. We're at Akuno, so we can get rid of the SID chart. Go to an en route chart of some description. En route. There we go. And they fixed this now because that on launch didn't work, did it? Fantastic. IFR high day. There we are. On the upper Tango 108, which is where we're cleared. Bound Tevet. Can you get your route to appear on this? Lenny Ikpayel says very similar to the 320 copy. Oh yeah, I mean, so the Boeing jets. The Boeing jets have a level of similarity, but the Airbus jets have the exact same similarity. You know, anyone that's come off another Airbus aircraft is going to hopefully sort of excel in their type rating, unlike someone like me who would do absolutely awful. Nope, to waiting for you in I just want to say Manchester. In Cancun, how many inbounds have you got? Cancun's always, the VATS events are always very busy. We're en route. Andrea Late's coming. Actually, I'm going on to earlies next week. But my earlies are not early. They're sort of getting up at 7, 8 o'clock. And I'm not back to work until the middle of next week anyway. Adrian says, once you get to cruise, if you're planning on using brake to vacate, load the ANF and choose your destination airport before you go anywhere near the airport due to hang on AFF. So, choose your destination airport before you go anywhere. Okay, so how do I do that? In the...
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, proceed direct to Gotas, Golf, Oscar Tango Alpha Sierra.
Direct Gotas, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. So I guess that's Gotas. From present position direct to insert. Is there nothing I cannot do? Just 4 departures, many arrivals. We're inbound as well. So our alternative is an airport called Mike Tango Lima. We need 5.3, but we're arriving with 7.8. Have accuracy upgraded. I think that was all the stuff. Yeah, during the pre-flight. Peter Green, is there nothing the Airbus can't do? Yeah, the satisfaction of flying an aeroplane. You can't do a barrel roll, there you go. Adrian, just wait till you reach cruise. Yeah, I think you need to repeat your instructions when I do this brake to vacate, because aircraft do have a tendency of having these WASM crashes, don't they? Well, we experienced one in the PMDG 777 a couple of streams ago. David Clark's interface in this thing is awesome. It's absolutely superb, isn't it? Eden P3D says, evening Cap, have you looked into any of the
Alpaca
wing stuff to boost your hopes, Sibia? I have a few items, they're brilliant. I heard they're really good. Now, the problem is when I stream Eden P3D, it'd be great to have a wing FMC, and I might purchase one to review for you guys, but from a streaming perspective, you guys want to see what I'm inserting in the FMC. I've obviously got the FMC next to me, you won't be able to see what changes I'm making, so from a stream perspective, not very beneficial.
370, Alpaca 350.
Peter, could you do a barrel on the 731? Yes, you could. Toasted Low says, can you change the background music? Not complaining, just wondering. Yeah. Don't you like this song? Ah, yes. You need 5 webcams for all your hardware, like V1. Yeah, V1 has a lot of stuff, doesn't he? But I like just the yoke cam. That's all I need. Toasted Loaf says it's okay. There we are, hauling our way up to 390. Airborne for... Where's my timer? I know it's automatic. There are 15 minutes. Burning 4 tons an hour, that's a lot. Obviously in comparison to a 7.3. But obviously as we climb, that will decrease. That's the first ever time I've done an Airbus toga takeoff. Robert, sounds like be drunk on a Sunday evening. What? Eden Peachy says, yeah, never thought of it like that as yourself as a streamer. Absolutely. That's it. It'd be a bit challenging to... Well, I say not. It won't be challenging for me, but you guys want to see the changes I'm making, manipulating on the FMC. Crazy frog music. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. Let's skip that one. Lenny KPL, what cost index do you have? It was like some random number. Be on the perf page, won't it? 71, apparently. Engine out max 254. Recommended max 44 and optimum 397. All this wind info is automatically... Oh no, I didn't get the winds in. I'll put that in now. Wait for insertion inactive. Oh. How do I insert this, guys? Uh-oh. Is blue good? Or I feel like blue needs to be executed. Oh no, now I've done it.
Alpaca 3212,
how do I get out of this page now?
390,
Escape.
Alpaca 3212.
I think blue is okay, isn't it? I hope. Well, I'll put something in. Enter. Ah, insert. Oh. Uh-oh. Insert. It won't let me insert it. Insert. Well, I've tried. I don't want to break it. Oh, the Formula 1's about to start. No spoilers. No spoilers, please, chat. It's done, don't worry. Oh, it's done. Okay, okay. I thought blue in Airbus was sort of like pending. Green was active. There we are. Almost in the cruise. You're a real laptop user. Oh god, how if it's super busy, that's where I struggle in the Airbus aircraft and it gets a bit ahead of me. There's a little bit of engine wobble there.
And Alpaca 213, what's your planned Mach for cruise?
It's a really cool aircraft. Nice to be back in 2020 as well. 2024 is getting more stable, but
Roger. And Alpaca 3212, what's your
everything just works in
planned
this
Mach
sim
for
really
cruise?
well. actually.
decimal 81.
I have to confess, I have no idea where we are.
Roger, that's great.
We are overhead Carrizal in Mexico. Heading east. We'll be north of Veracruz City very soon. And then over the Gulf of Mexico. Has your A350 already been updated to Windows 11? If so, wait for the blue screen on approach. Oh, Adrian, you sent a link. If it was an actual link, Adrian, it probably won't work in chat. Links it blocks links. Sasha, up early is working tomorrow. We'll have your dulcet tones playing in the background as I drift off to sleep. No EGWS alerts, please. So right, in about 20 minutes, Sasha, when you're just about to fall asleep, what could I... Where is it? I can't find my soundboard. I think that would be in order. So we're at map point 85. Somebody scan says I've only flown on A350 twice. Once from Shanghai to... Is that Shanghai? Bangkok? And once from Bangkok to Helsinki. Very cool. Toast left, that's your ringtone. Brilliant. Peter Green, I made you catch up. Sorry. TripTech, always miss a departure. I need more notification. Hope all is good. For notifications, press the bell icon on your subscription, I think, on YouTube. And I used to post every stream on Instagram story, but I don't think it makes any difference, so I tend to not publish streams anymore on Instagram story. Unless it's a new aircraft or something like that. We are east coast of Mexico. Loud out here. Super. It's awesome, isn't it? Ah, that's quite. Eden P3D says I follow a captain on Instagram who's just gone back to being a first officer for a better commute work life. Does that happen often, going back down the command chain? Not really. That's an unusual decision. I mean, ultimately, you've got to balance your work life with your personal life. Sacrifices have to be made. I guess in some instances I had to make sacrifices to the command. I was based away from home for over a year. Well, almost a year. Others longer. But I wouldn't want to give up my command. Yeah, I mean, everyone has different situations. For me personally, probably not. But I mean, good for him for making that decision. David Watt. Ah, yes. The Gulf of America. Here we are. Let's call it Mexico. See, we are doing a domestic sector. There we are. I'm out cruising. Cabin altitude 6,000 feet. I've got a 8.9 psi differential. It's a cooler 21 degrees. Nice, refreshing 11 degrees in my cargo hold. And everything is set up for the cruise phase. Everything is in the green, no red. 48 knot tailwind as we blast eastbound towards Gotas. What's that little circle mean? It's like FT or something. Oh, equal time point is at the halfway point, I guess. Yes, that would make sense. 160 bars. Nyok, I've heard positive and negative reviews, bugs about the 350. What do you think? I think on release it was a bit buggy, wasn't it? I personally didn't have any issues, but well, no, I did have issues with the tablet. But there's been several updates since then, and I think additional features have been added. So I think iniBuilds will be further improving the aircraft. So I really like it. I think it was a good purchase. Peter, you've been on an A350 once in real life. It's from Heathrow to San Francisco on VS Virgin. I don't know. It was a very nice and quiet plane with good air, low cabin altitude. Yes, I think that's one of the selling points for the passenger experience, that the cabin altitude is very low. I've also been on an A350 between Hong Kong and Auckland with Cathay Pacific, and it was an excellent experience as a passenger. Hello Stuart Lindell, long time no here. How is flight deck to baby sim? Doing alright, thank you very much. Not long until she is a month old. It feels like we've had her forever. But yeah, she's sort of going between 3 to 4 hours now for feeds. And sort of, you know, which means not getting up 3 or 4 times a night. Sort of, we can get away with getting up twice a night, which is better. Still tiring. But yeah, she's we're doing a lot of tummy time at the moment. Wouldn't change it back for the world. Peter Green, any 350s in a very good state now. Excellent. Tom, I haven't heard of Knock Air before. Right, shall we do this break to vacate before I forget? Actually, no, wait, I need to find out what runway's in use. We're too far out to find out at the moment. What's this say? Serve TCAS standby. What? I didn't order this. That looks all good here. Oh, look who has just turned up. I forgot to mention. My firstborn child is here. Hello, buddy. Oh, you found your penguin. You found your penguin. Oh, Jack, what's this? You're going to show me the penguin. Let me just get you. Hey, where you going? Come here. What's this? What's this? Yeah. Oh. Penguin. Penguin. Yes, you are. Get it in. Get it. Get it. Oh, bye then. No, bye-bye. He's gone. Not interested anymore. Out reporting off. Oh, sorry, you guys have been staring at the floor. What's off? Why is that off? I want that on, don't I? Oh yeah, I've cleared the message once again, showing my excellent Airbus skills. Thanks, Stuart. Skittish, thank you. 19 months as a member. Whilst we're on the topic, what interesting aircraft types have you flown on as a passenger? From a very young age, where I can barely remember them. Just turn the sound down here slightly because I didn't realise how loud it was. From a very young age, I've been on the TriStar. I've been on the MD-11. I've been on a Saab, Shetland Islands. So these are early, when I was a kid, basically. BAE 146. Been on the Fokker 100.
Alpaca 350 Mike Charlie, contact Merida 128.3.
What was that frequency again? Contact 128.3. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Bye bye. It's Merida Centre 1277. I keep forgetting I can always right click this, can't I? Oh, I think they're offline now. I just saw the frequency disappear off VPilot. Oops. Ah. I'll try it, but I think the frequency just went offline on VPilot. Blériot, no, not been on Blériot. Lepton, I can expect ILS 12 left, ILS Victor. Thank you very much. I'm going to make a note of that. 12 left. And ILS Victor. Thank you. Let's try this frequency, but I can't see it on VPilot anymore, so it's probably disappeared. Oh, there's another. Oh no, it's the wrong frequency, 1283. What was the frequency I read back, guys? Is it 1283? I can't remember. What did I read back? Skittish. Yeah, I can't remember. I was very young. I remember the turboprop. Dash 8. I used to commute with Flybe to Scotland when I was based up there. Now defunct, of course. And then obviously every modern commercial jet I've been on: 320s, 73s. Fun fact: I've never actually been a passenger on a 737 MAX. Flown it hundreds of hours now. Can't understand the frequency, it said. I'll go on the Navigraph map, see what area this is. Oh, it is 1283. It's the active frequency. What? Thank you. I've not been on A220. And Merida Centre, hello. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, flight level 390, inbound Nugad.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, heavy radar contact, fly direct, Paule, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima Echo.
Dread 2 Paule, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, thank you. That's a great direct. That is literally 50 minutes away. That's the star. Oh! I've just put my leg thing away. From present position, insert direct. There we go. Why don't you have the VOR indicator on? How do I turn it on? I'll have a look. TriStar's very cool. Yeah, I went to Atlanta. My grandfather's brother, so that makes my great uncle. He passed away years ago now. He lived in Atlanta, so we went there when I was a kid, and it was on the TriStar. Well, see you later, landfall of Mexico. Perfect. Yeah, an A220 haven't been on. So I was making an A220, aren't they? For Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yet to fly
Alpaca
that.
213 heavy, hello radar contact.
Yeah, stream-wise, I'd like to go back into the X-Craft C jets. Because I only did one stream in the Lineage, but I want to do one in the 170 or 190. Whatever Alpaca Airways has. Oh, Ryan, we used to get a lot of 747 SPs from United. Why can't Felix make the SP? They look so short, so funny. Atomics Cancer here. F4 Labs are making a 737 MAX to explain. Yes, I believe they are. There's been some pictures released, I think, as well. Hypnotic simulations working with iniBuilds to A220, very cool. Banana Man, in your opinion, what is the most important aspect airlines look for in cadet besides flying skill? Leadership and teamwork, I think, it's one of the CRM skills and what we call core competencies that we grade pilots on frequently, but certainly in recruitment they're going to be looking for that. They're looking for future captains, and I know that seems silly coming straight out of flight training school, but they're looking for someone that could potentially be a captain. But also, yes, you've got to have the flying skills, but yeah, leadership and teamwork is I'd say the fundamental element of making a good operator. And then obviously we can build on all the CRM skills as you
Walker
develop.
4979, debajo de nivel 200, servicio radar terminado.
I think
cambio
I need to
frecuencia
set up
aprobado.
my yoke
No
cam
vuelo.
for what has just appeared below me. Stay there.
Hablando de frecuencia, Walker 49.
We don't have yoke cam today, so we're going to have jag cam, aren't
Buenas tardes.
we? He is very tired, so he's going to probably see him fall asleep. Stay there.
Blackbird 077, contact Cancun.
Oh, look, you're going to be star of the show in a second.
147 Blackbird 77, follow.
Actually, hold on. Might get my address if I... Should we take your... We always say when I take his collar off, should I take your clothes off? There we go. Is that better? He always likes to sniff it afterwards. You'll never sniff? No, that's my foot. There you go. Good boy. He's looking right at you guys. There you go. Engine, what is your opinion of the iniBuilds A350? Amazing add-on. Really like it. Certainly the improvements we've seen since release, I've noticed. But yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic little add-on. Oh. boy.
Alpaca 3212 heavy radar contact. VATMEX number?
Yeah, so really impressive. Yeah, I'm taking it. If you wanna fly
Alpaca 3212
ultra long haul Airbus operations, this is the Airbus you want, and it's a fantastic model.
Reduce decimal points.
Alright, obviously I don't fly this. How deep the modelling goes, I don't know, but certainly from an operator's perspective, I'd recommend it. And I don't have any affiliation with iniBuilds these days. You know, I purchased the aircraft myself, and yeah, it's a cracker. He's 10 and a bit, Ryan. Yeah, 10 and a bit. He's a big.
Alpaca 3212. Actually, for spacing, turn left heading 030.
Big puppy, honestly.
Left 030. Alpaca 3212. Correct.
Yeah, it's good to agree with you. Yeah. The best Airbus for long haul at the moment for any sims, and this could do ultra long haul as well. I do like the TOLIS stuff though. The TOLIS 340 and the 330. I've only flown the 330 once, I think. Jack gonna be PF later? Yes. He's gonna fall asleep there. You watch. Sasha's falling asleep with my dulcet tones, as is Jack.
Medical Center, good afternoon.
Oh my goodness, good afternoon.
Flight level
good afternoon to you as well. Woken up everyone on VATSIM.
American 159er, hello radar contact, descend via the nose at 1 Bravo, arrival to 3000.
Descend via the
Cruise
nose at
relief,
1 Bravo,
dog.
arrival to 3000, American 159er.
Ryan, you've got a puppy pushing 14, intermittent sleeping by begging for vegetable scraps, a vegetarian dog. No, Jack likes all the little sausages and meat, I'm afraid. Peter, keep meaning to try the headwind 330 again, see if it's improved recently. That's in Microsoft Flight Simulator, isn't it? I've never used that one. How do you can't really move the map around, I don't think. It'd be great if you could actually get your route on this. You probably can, I just don't know how. Well, there's obviously the operational flight plan. Very cool. Sketchy, TOLIS good. Only issue isn't as many real life routes that use the 330s. I guess that matters for a lot of simmers. I know most of you guys, you're really wanting to replicate real world routes. That's the beauty of joining a virtual airline like Alpaca Airways. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want. But obviously, if you want to fly, you know, British Airways or Virgin or long haul A350 operators, you want to do the real deal, don't you? Adam, would you say the Zebo PMDG is more accurate rendition of the Edgy and deciding which to fly to simulate earlies tomorrow? There's pros and cons to both. They're both excellent replications of the 737. If you want to do a hand flying in the realms of a desktop simulator, I prefer how aircraft handle in X-Plane significantly more than they do in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They're not bad in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I think the PMDG 737 is certainly the most complete package. Certainly, if you want to get realistic airports and make them look really nice, that's the one you want. Yeah, Jefferson 2001. Any plans to use Chase Plane Adam for 2020? I think so, but I've heard great things for it. Great, I think, for cinematics and whatnot, but not so much for the sort of you know, ease of use. So I'm obviously used to used to using the camera here, and I'm quite good at using this camera. But I think for some cinematics, it'd be quite cool. Sure, it's quite amazing what Airbus are doing with Qantas and Project Sunrise. 22 hours. Is that on the 350 as well? What's this? 40 miles more at 1,000. Getting chased down here, look.
Center number 1, Delta X-ray, do you have an altitude for us on our vector?
Can't see them.
November 1, Delta X-ray, continue descent to 3,000. Alright, continue down 3,000, 1 Delta X-ray.
Perfect. I think he's asleep, isn't he? Boy.
1 Delta X-ray, actually
enjoying that, aren't you? Yes, you are.
18,000. Alright, I got you 18,000 or 1 Delta X-ray. Correct, and 1 Delta X-ray, turn left direct, Hatcher. Hotel Alpha, Charlie, Hotel Oscar.
Left direct Hatcher, 1 Delta X-ray, appreciate it.
Anyway, I'll let him rest in peace about you guys, prying your eyes on him. Need to cut his nails. Wow, yeah, that's a seriously long flight. What do you think about the new improvements in X-Plane 12? Yeah, the X-Plane 12 Beta, Gabriel, looks really nice. We've been using it in the last couple of streams in X-Plane, and the lighting looks fantastic. Like I said, my next stream I'd like to do is jump into the X-Crafts E-Jets again, because flew that and I quite enjoyed flying the Embraer. So I want to do a 2-sector day, but sort of commuter ops as opposed to the business jet. So I'll look for a couple of VATSM events in the next probably Tuesday. I'm busy tomorrow. Might be able to do something at some point during the day. Good. Got a couple of shorts to upload at some point next week as well from the sim, which I think guys find quite interesting. But yeah, busy. Boeing 757-200. Hello, Boeing 757-767 pilot here. Hello, welcome. And thank you for introducing yourself. Sketch this new cinematic video of myself running another Airbus. I saw those comments.
American 1215, radar contact, descent.
You've bought the Fly Factor 777 about 2 weeks ago, loving it so far. Very, very good. It's a great add-on. Bulk open. Does require some beef to operate that aircraft.
220, left 140.
Looks like we're approaching the halfway point, equal time point.
November 1 Delta X-ray, contact Cancun, approach 124.7.
Oh wow, next week will still be Cancun approach, 1247. Might as well put that on standby. Reception not selected, what does that mean? Squawk 4266, clear the messages, I can't. So it actually said you literally push that button. I'm not going to. You literally push that button, don't you? And down you go. Is my weather radar on, by the way? Welcome. I'm not pushing it. Welcome, Alex Street. Thanks for your subscription. Oh, you've had an engine failure, Boeing 757-200. Ouch. I've not had that once in my career. Startwood. Bonk heard from my yellow belly friends the 76 handles like how you think the 75 does, and the 75 handles like a heavy missile. Oh, really? The 76 certainly looks a lot larger, doesn't it? A little more cumbersome, but interesting to hear. Hello, Banana Man. So in terms of complementing the ability to show leadership and teamwork, what is something that one could participate in to help show you can demonstrate your skills and excel in them? Just teamwork is so basically when you do a sim check on an interview, you're paired with someone else, help them, work as a team to solve the issue. Don't just do everything on your own. One of the things that people sometimes do in interviews, they try and show us not the right word, but try and excel or show that they're better than their colleague, when in fact that's what we're looking for. We're looking for you to work together as a team. So that's one little example. Craig, what do you think will be released first? 797 or GTA 6? They pushed it back another year. May next year, isn't it? 26. I was looking forward to playing GTA 6 this year. Never mind. Tom, it's cancelled. You've flown the default 330 and X-Plane 12. I haven't.
3 heavy contact Cancun approach 124.7 today.
The Donut Moose at reception not selected. Have you finished organising a wedding reception? Maybe that's referring to this. Oh, I'm going to get married in a few months' time. God, so much still to do.
American 1215, expect to fly direct to
my best bad was making some queries this week about my stag do as well. I've made some very simple requests. I don't want to be dressed up in anything of shaped like a... Well, let's not go into too much detail. And no flights anywhere. I want to stay close to home. I don't want to be catching my operator as a passenger off to let's say Benidorm for a weekend. Thanks for subscribing, Ben Tweed. Welcome.
American 1215, turn right, direct to left.
Jack's just adjusted himself. He's now on the pillow. Give himself a compliment. Good boy. Come a little rest. Yeah, I see, good boy. Fly God Top, just think we'll all be long dead and the 7-3 will still be flying. Yeah, probably.
American 1314, squawk.
So we're coming to the end of the Gulf of Mexico and this little stint here. I mean, how can you call it Gulf of America? I mean, America's nowhere here. There we are.
Center, good afternoon. Spirit Wings 1887.
Spirit Wings.
20 direct, no sat.
Sherlin, what are the black line sensor pad for the top left of the windscreen?
220, right, heading.
It'll probably be something to do with the window heat, although I'm having a wild guess there, but I really don't know. Maybe some sort of light sensor, who knows? And the A350 pilots.
An American 1215, descend to 18,000, 18,000. 18,000, American 1215.
Already on that chart. Oh, it's a geographical map. I'll stick with the IFR chart. An aiming aid. Boeing 757-200 said, did you know the 757 has fly-by-wire and ICAS, meaning it's technically more modern than the 737 MAX? Alright. Nothing wrong with the MAX. Might be a few elements which
American
are 56 years old.
contact Cancun approach 124.7, good day. 24/7 American 124.
Am I right in saying the two little squares on the bottom edge of the windscreen in NG are just window heat? What? I'm trying to think, Skittish. Two little squares on the bottom edge of the windscreen.
Yeah, let me know when you're back, please.
I can't even picture that, but most likely yes. RB211 or the Pratt & Whitney. Well, of course it's the RB211. It's the engine that saved Rolls-Royce. There's a little bit of a
Wings,
there's a bit of cleaning going on down there.
Hotel Alpha Charlie, Hotel Alpha.
Check off his guns.
Left direct Hatcho, Spirit Wings 887.
Beautiful. Flying on top, brilliant. Let's go share, let me have a look. I'm trying to picture what you're trying to describe. Right, anyway, now we know we're going to be landing on 12 left. How do I do this brake to vacate without crashing the aircraft? Apparently you've got to do it in a particular way, otherwise it will have a WASM crash. Beautiful. Hello, Cole. Those are redundant sensors that measure temperature and provide data for the MTI defaulting system. Oh, really? Are we talking about these, Carl? Or they're in the NG? Good day to you, sir. Thanks for popping in. Long-till descent. I haven't done any fuel time checks here. I haven't been able to really give massive directs, but still around with 7.9. It was 7.8, so we're definitely saving a bit of fuel.
14906 radar contact. Descend to flight level 200.
Oh, those. Oh, cool. It's quite cool that they've modelled the details of all this. Yeah, it's a superb add-on, as we've discussed.
Flight level 14906.
What are those? Paper. Document states. Yeah, the textures of the seats is excellent. Air total.
250 indicated.
So how do they get the detail of this? They just take pictures on their fourth occupant reading lights. They've got so many coffee mug holders as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 each side. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cup holders. 12, 13. It's crazy. It's like nappy changing facilities. I mean, a briefing hood. And a high-vis jacket. Landing gear pins. Superb. Yeah, mega add-on. Ryan, what do you do for a fuel check with a shortcut estimate? No, so we just on the fixed page on the NG we create the waypoint in the flight plan, and when we're beaming we do the fuel checks. It's good enough.
Order 124.7.
Vogue 757 200 hour, illustrious 757 operator. If I had one complaint about the 757, it's that the 757 has recirculating chemical toilets which flush by recycling chemicals from the waste tank, so it smells so much during long flights. That is a heck of a complaint, yes. Yet still pilots were spilling coffee on the throttles. Yeah, no matter the amount of cup holders, we end up putting tea, coffee, wherever it should be. Pillow points. Welcome. First time here, no doubt. Free up today on a UPRT lesson. Never have that problem with flight suit. Oh dear. Is that in real life from the sim? I don't know.
Delta 215 Heavy radar contact. Climb to flight level 392.
Climb to level 392, come 2153.
Anyway, there's landfall. Dead ahead. Hold on, how did they get the high-vis jacket on the coat? I don't know actually, skills. I want to do this brake to vacate thing again then. But I've lost the guy who explained to me what to do to stop the aircraft from crashing. So that's what I need to. That's what I need to do. Lynn Anderson, thank you so much. Very generous of you. Thank you very much for your donation.
Evening, Captain.
Hello.
Congratulations on your new crew member.
Thank you.
Long time since I caught one of your live streams. My internet connection is very unreliable. Loving all videos I view offline though.
Oh, Lynn, well thank you very much, and sorry to hear you have a poor internet connection, but it seems to be working a-okay right now. Appreciate your generosity, and glad that you enjoy watching the streams on replay. Thank you very much for popping in. Your time as a member over a year, I can see, with your 4 stripes. Thank you very much indeed, and hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy what's left of it. A queef from a capillo bite. Do the seat adjustment buttons work? I think so. Or am I imagining that? No, I think it was on the toeless Airbus. Yeah. What? Are you telling me that they're not electric? I thought on the 350 there'd be electrically controlled seats. Have you got a mechanical seat control in the A350? Outrageous. Ooh, that is a very chunky armrest, if one might say so. Oh no, there they are. No, it works. No, it is electric. There you go. I knew it was too good to be true. The animation is superb. Look at that. The best seat animations I've ever seen on any add-on. Very cool. And then you're going to get in and out of. It's I'm having quite a lot of fun here, guys. Yeah. Excellent. Captain Simp, does this guy know what he's doing? Captain Simp, I'm a real pro. Oh, here we are. Simba, go to plan. Zoom into destination airport. Go to the landing runway. Select runway and exit. After centering an ND. Okay, thank you. Right, let's have a look here. See if there's any preferential exit. So, runway 12 left. Been advised we're going to land on. So it's going to be. Oh, it's going to be Alpha 3, isn't it? Without saying that we need to vacate anywhere else. So let's have a look here. So, go to plan and zoom in. Airport map loading. Hang in there. Oh, I need to change it to 12 left first, don't I? Right. Let's select 12 left. Approach. 12 left. Via star. Put Pula 2 Golf. think we're all in. Right, now we can change this plan. Zoom on in. 1, 2 left. Right, so now... Sorry, I'm just... zooming. Go to landing runway, select runway. How do I scroll around on this again? Does it... Oh, no. Ah! How do I select 1, 2 left, scroll? Was it something down here? Uh-oh. Oh. Aha.
Thank you.
Center map on 1, 2 left. Bottom right on ND. Oh, sorry, Navigraph. Landing. This is like watching a caveman trying to use an iPad. Bulk. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Oh, there we go. I've done a thing. I didn't even realise.
3212 heavy.
Right, Alpha 3.
130.
Alpha 3. Click.
130,
Oh no, I don't want Alpha 3. I want Alpha 3. Set brake to vacate exit. There we are. I've done it. Is that it? Brake to vacate is done. And then I just press there. I've done it. I've braked to vacated. Can you not get a more professional streamer? Arm by activating auto brake. That one I remembered. Perfect. Few comments went in there. Bulk hugger, you can in the princess bus. You can pick whatever runway you like. The comment was brilliant. Click and drag on the ND. Thanks, Simbear. Carl, you love the muscle jets. Wish they'd updated them with modern engines. Yeah, the 7.5s, they could have re-engined that easily enough. But again, it's an old design as well. Carl, the decision to stretch 737 such as they have was sort of boneheaded on Boeing's part. I think the death of the 7.5 as well was the NG, the 800, because essentially it can hold almost the same amount of people, but was significantly cheaper to operate, which ultimately is what airlines want. Bulk Hogan, hang on, what's brake to vacate and why are you setting that up to the cruise? Well, whilst you was watching the caveman operate the iPad, I use the iPad to set up brake to vacate, which basically the auto brake system will modulate the brakes and deceleration to get you to the perfect speed to make the exit. Bonkers, I know. The turnaround time about 4 times your normal. Oh, how do I... What, just use reverse thrust, don't I? We'll be fine. Boeing 757-200 says, what's the fastest climb feet per minute you've had at the 7.3? Empty, 6,000-7,000 feet per minute. I've been to the cruise, I've gotten to 41,000 feet in 10 minutes before.
Amigo 989, cuando listo extienda vía Paule 2 Hotel a 3,000 pies.
Itch it and scratch it. A member of this channel, dare I say, for 65 months. That is absolutely crazy. Nearly 5.5 years. Thank you very much, buddy, and I hope you're doing very well. And thank you very much for popping in today. Boeing 757-200, 7,000 feet per minute. I got that with a normal load once. You can guess the plane. Let me guess. Yeah, so I know the
7.5
was massively overpowered, wasn't it? Hugely so. Lima Echo Lima 3 also popping in. thank you so much for your support for an incredibly amount of time as well. Coming up to 5 years, so thank you very much, and also for being a very active part of the community. Shall we look outside at our lovely Alpaca Airways livery? I'll just turn the sim sounds down slightly so I don't deafen you all. There we go.
Sur 2042, contacte Centro Mexico 126 desmate.
So, just off to the left-hand side there, we have the city of Campeche, if you wanted to know. Yeah, 2020 is looking amazing.
Air Canada 1314, flight direct Volmar.
After what a passenger asked me, what is wrong with you? Ah, wrong. Queef has had a 7,000 minute in a Cessna when I was distracted trying to kill a bee with my VFR chart. What the world? Itch it and scratch it. Well, thanks. Just getting ready for my holiday to RPLL. Is that Itch and scratch? You'll have to remind me which airport that is, sir. Alejandro, are you excited for PMDG's 747-100? Now, I know very little about this. I've seen some screenshots. And a really interesting aircraft choice by PMDG. I mean, we've got Felis in the 200, which is one of my favourite add-ons. And obviously a far more... I would say it was built in far greater numbers, I think. Used by far many operators. But interesting to go for the original.
Delta
I guess the 400's coming first, surely, because they've made obviously their 400. Fun fact on this channel, I've never flown the 747-400 on any live stream. The classic, I've done the 747-800 once, the default one in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but never the 400, the best-selling 747, I think. Do you need to acknowledge a radar contact call? Explain fake agency now requires it receives wrong. No. I just like making a 7.4 classic. I didn't know. Sparky got a good upgrade. Yeah, so Sparky is an X-plane 747. Is it good? I'd be willing to check that out if I've not flown the 400. Pack 003, is Flight Sim 2024 worth it? If you would have asked me that question 3 months ago, I would have said no. Certainly 3 months before release. Having streamed it a couple of times with the PMDG 777, beginning to see sort of its benefits, and there is a sort of a handling element which is slightly different as well. However, there is this awful bug where the aircraft yaws quite a lot, but the performance I'm getting is similar to 2020. I mean, it really depends what you want to do. I think even Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 for GA flying is better. Right now, my gut instinct is to say, look, if you've got 2020, you've got it all installed and working for your add-ons, then 2024 is still not ready yet. That opinion might change in the next month or two as I plan to use it a little more with some upcoming add-ons, but right now I think 2020 is by far the most stable platform. So this Sparky, I haven't flown Sparky in a while. Excuse me. Okay. You guys seem to be a fan, so yeah. Godix RC1, how does the iniBuilds A350 compare to the Flight Factor? I've never flown the Flight Factor A350, but I think this is a better one. I think the 350 is quite a basic one. Not like their, for example, 777-200, which is a work of art. Boeing 7572 says, how does it feel having fully mechanical yokes whilst my 75767 has 5? Oh, I don't know, I've never flown 75 or 76. V1 simulations. He goes, Poppycock 2024 Goat Sim. I've got to play around with it more. I think you're using it far more often than I am. I don't know. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Anyway, I don't know. I just the aircraft yawing around, and when it was launched, the textures weren't loading in correctly. But you obviously have the Phoenix A350. I mean, you would know. How is that aircraft flying in 2024 as a 320 operator? If some update 2 is as good as it's hyped up to be, 2024 may be undeniably worth it when it releases. Yeah, let's see. I'm not in the beta with that one. Flying on tops of Fan Explain 12 still feels the most realistic, if that's possible, I hope so. Yeah, it is difficult to say if it feels realistic in any desktop simulator, because it's never going to be the same, but as I always say, I've always and still prefer how aircraft handle in Explain 12.
Caribbean 451, contact
Ground handling 2024 feels much better, especially when maintaining centerline with radar. That is something I've noticed. In the first high quality add-on I flew in 2024, which was the Just Flight 146, I remember noting on the takeoff roll there was some fluidity to the rudder as opposed to every other aircraft in 2020. It feels like it's either off or on. It's like the rudder's on or off. Whereas in reality it's a lot more of a fluid motion to that, which I have noted in 2024. But again, the PMDG 737 is an excellent add-on, flies well, but every time I jump into the Zebo mod and feel the handling of that on takeoff, landing and ground roll, I'm always like, yeah, that's like I've just got out the level D sim, or the real one, you know.
Aeroméxico 989, contacte Cancun 24-7. Buenas tardes.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. V1, I gotta run, but remember to check close hold of the Airbus. It's flare. Cookies out butter. What is this? I actually still don't know how to land the Airbus. There's no check close hold, that's for sure. Well, how do you land the A350 again, guys? You just you start pitching up and then just close the thrust levers, right? When it says no. Now I thought for years when it says retard, that's when you close the thrust levers. But no, apparently you close the thrust levers before it says retard. Autoland, absolutely. I'm tempted to do an autoland today. Well, crikey, I better do some work. 60 miles. Thanks for coming in, V1. Take care, buddy. See ya. Right, let's now set this up. I don't need to do anything. Descent winds are in. Let's just check the star. It's only the minimum I've got to set, isn't it? Terminal charts. It's going to be a Paula 2 Golf. Many arrivals. Arrivals.
Centro Mérida, muy buenas tardes, Viva 2170, nivel de vuelo 200.
Chart pinned, approach.
Viva 2170, contacto radar, hacienda nivel 380.
ILS Victor, someone told us.
380, Viva 2170.
Wait, there is no ILS Victor. Was it Yankee? So what's ILS Victor in chat? We've got X-Ray, Yankee or Zulu. Hold on, let's see if I can get the ATIS. I can.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, when ready, descend via the Paula 2 Hotel, arrival to 3000.
When ready, descend on the Paula 2 Hotel. Correction, just confirm the star?
Paula 2 Hotel, or do you have Paula 2 Golf?
I've got the Paula 2 Golf, but I can send the Paula 2 Hotel, whatever's in use. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie.
You can choose any, but descend via to 3000.
Paula 2 Golf, because it's in the FMS already, 3000. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie.
Correct, thank you.
Perfect. Oh, it saves me able to change it. Right, 3,000 feet set. I've actually had clearances like that straight down. Alice X-Ray, thanks then. I think someone said in chat Victor earlier. Alright, cool. Let's have a look at the pin charts. So, we've just been cleared on the Paula arrival. So that goes like this. Paula 530, Hurin, Hurin, and then it's a sharp right turn to Hotel November 523. Oh no, we're going. Oh no, I thought I was going this way. Geography. Up to November 523, 511. It's going to do it all for me, isn't it? And then we're nice and low here, 3,000 feet to intercept the ILS. Perfect. Just leave it in. Let it do its thing, can't I?
Good afternoon, Delta 26 Heavy, flight level 2.
Now I can use my... Oh no, I can't use my wheel. How do I use my little scroll wheel to go up and down? There we are, look at this. Elino, MMMX, which is the initial approach fix. Perfect. Onto the ILS charts. All this will be set automatically. Minimum's 250, and that'll be under one of these pages. I believe. Perf. Approach. How do I load this in automatically? I'm an Airbus pilot. I can't put this manually. It's too much work. Or do I have to put it in manually? Good lord, if I do 250 feet. Doing a Cat 1. I don't want to do any auto lands. Enter. You got to type it in. Outrageous. Where's my e-cars? Temperature is 31 degrees. Hot. The wind 120 at 15. Uh oh. Enter. 15. Enter. QNH is 2985. 2985. Enter. That's it. I've done everything. It has full flap. My speeds are there. It says all aircraft squawk mode Charlie. A380 parking is this. Not doing that. Read back all instructions. Right. That's a significant amount of work I've had to do. Oh, I'm going to put my knees back on the tray table and my legs. Right. I've done everything I need to do, guys. Everything's loaded. I'll come in via MMMX or vectors. Down we go. 3 degree ILS. Missed approach. I'll put it in toga. Turn left. Continue climbing on missed approach to holding pattern at Apimus. Great. Fuel on arrival is 8.2, and then I need 5.3 to go to Mike Tango Lima. There we are. Wow, lay down and have a brew. I know. That was some serious amount of work. I had to input a lot of data. Oh dear.
Air Canada 1314.
That was an outrageous amount of manual labour.
Alpha, arrival to 4,000.
Alright, anyway. Oh no, it doesn't descend automatically, does it? You'll have to push the button in. I'll wait until I'm just before my arrow. There we are. Now it could be busy coming in here, remember there's a lot of traffic. Does it all itself in the go around anyway? You don't need to brief, you just engage the autopilot. Yeah, you just, in the go around you just put it in toga, don't you? And off it goes. It's ridiculous. Right, we're just below our max landing weight now. Full load of passengers and cargo.
Orbit 504, standby. Volaris 461, ¿está listo?
Just doing all its orders. Right, I'm gonna. So it's a push, isn't it? Push. Oh yeah. Down we go. There's my green dot. Ah yes, you just leave the thrust levers in the climb position. Still, to this day, completely ridiculous. Right, how often is it published missed approach via some other instructions? Very airport dependent. Of the go-arounds I've done, not many stay on the published missed approach. You should get vectored off it for the second approach quite early. Anyway, down we go. There's my Trent engines just sipping fuel. Very unique shape, isn't it? I'm afraid my Cancun scenery is also stock in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I've not checked. I hope it's there. It could be quite interesting on the taxiing. Also, I'm not looking at my mobile telephone because I don't want to find out what's going on in the Formula 1 right now. So right now it's in this constraint mode, so basically I've set 3000, but it will respect constraints in the FMC, won't it? So 2.6 to 2.4 Paula. Oh, this is such a awesome, awesome design. Very well modelled by iniBuilds, isn't it? Don't know what's in it. I am going to have to arm the spoilers at some point. Some manual labour.
Orbit 504, you're clear to Monterey as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 38.
Is there the same managed descent mode in the 737? Well, yeah, but this is.
And squawk 4274.
So this is the thrust levers are idle right now. Usually says thrust lever idle. In the 737 it has an idle path descent, so it'll follow a path but keep the thrust levers completely closed and try and maintain a target speed, and then you can just add thrust, manipulate drag as required. But generally the calculation is quite accurate.
Pushback is correct. Social start is approved. Call for taxi.
That's approved to call for taxi with 504. Thank you.
Alpaca 213 heavy when ready to send via the
So we should get a handover at some point, but we're inbound to Paula. Looks super realistic. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Toby eye tracker re-engaged now. Haha. Oops, I just whacked my head on the windscreen. The thing is, Toby eye tracker, it's great when you're flying visually, but when you want to start manipulating buttons and knobs. Oh, look right in there. Beautiful, all the pixels modelled up. Very cool. Problem is with Toby eye tracker, when I look at chat, there you go. But yeah, great for VFR flying. Mine's turned up so it's quite sensitive, so if I just turn my head a little bit off to the right, I can still see straight ahead. Anyway, I'll turn it off for now. Bloodline FO looks overseas, kept having his nose smushed up against the PFD. Amazing. Well, this has been a very zen, calm flight, but there we are. I've appeared on my little map, and it looks like the VNAV Airbus equivalent is going to put me within those flight levels and at 280 knots. Although it is struggling to bug that speed, and I've got 10 miles to go. Well, it is slowing down. There we are. Now it's doing its thing. Cool. Turn the sim up slightly. There we go. Look at the water down there, very nice. So 200 and... I looked on flight radar between Cancun and Mexico. It's the most frequently operated routes from Cancun. So I saw like 200 or 300 flights a week between the two places. It's crazy. Well, looks like we're going to be just about below flight level 260 to comply with the restriction. Just about. It's a bit high. Wait, am I now 600 feet high? It looks like it's prioritised the speed reduction.
Good afternoon, American
now it's set
1738 with you, flight level 400.
American 1738, hello, squawk 3272, 3272.
3272.
I've not played that video for a while. I forgot to play it. Awesome, look at that. It's like being on the aircraft, isn't it? Superb. Speed. So now that Oh, I don't know. I can't look at the auto throttle. That won't tell me anything. Oh, there we are. Look. What's that blue staple mean?
And center Delta 609 is flight level 144, climbing via the Rescue 1 Alpha 220.
Delta 609.
Captain Sim, do you feel like you're talking to yourself in your stream? Well, I'm technically talking to myself. If anyone was watching me, they'd think,
Flight level
what are you doing?
350 and direct media, Delta 609.
Right, so after... Where's my great shortcut? I'm not going to get a shortcut direct, sort of like up at November 519 or something. Actually, it was quite busy.
Alpaca 3212 heavy when ready.
Should get handed over to approach soon.
Golf for hotel
Oh no, it's saying flight level 200. It was 3,000 feet. I don't know what's happened there.
Flight ready to 3,000.
I know another aircraft we need to take again soon is Concorde. Especially in the Explain 12 beta. That would be cool.
American 1738 heavy.
And the 757. I'm waiting,
Kelly, American.
Donna is here for Flight Factor to update theirs. When they've updated their 75, we'll jump back in. That can't be too far away. Also, yep, exactly as Flying on Top said, we've got the Bluebird 757 coming out at some point this year as well. That's very exciting. Banana Man, have you flown the Kalamata V351 and have you flown it with the Philips V2 INS? Yes, so I do use the Seva plugin. The default one, the one included, isn't that great, but I use the plugin. And I think the last one we flew was 351. I can't remember. It's about a couple of months ago.
Directo Pauli, Aeroméxico 141.
Oh, Adam, it's the Flight Factor V2, a free upgrade. Oh, that's great.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, contact Cancun, approach 124.7. Good day.
124.7, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Factory runway 1 to left approach.
So, approach, and next we've got Tower 181. On standby. Perfect. Cancun approach, hello, it's Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie on the Paula 2 Golf descending 3000.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie heavy, Cancun approach, good afternoon, radar contact. Continue, expect ILS X-ray runway 1 to left approach.
Expect ILS X-ray runway 1 to Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Thanks, chat. The staple is the range of the VST. Ah, so as far as the VST goes out. I see, so obviously if I zoom in, you can see the staple move closer. Very cool. Love that, Simbear. Simbear, you're a bit of an A350 buff.
Good afternoon.
To know your
expect ILS X-ray runway 1 to left approach.
Lifetime live weather.
Jagger 1219 miles final.
Will Microsoft Flight Simulator get rid of that wind sound effect though? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Love that VST system. It's your main airplane. Ah, very good.
Jagger 121, contact tower 1.
I hope you've been flying Alpaca Airways.
1181, Voyager 151.
We're airborne for 1 hour 20 now. Yeah, we're going to find some routes for the E170 my next stream. I think I'll just jump in Europe. Alright, flight level 200. Ah, so this is a constraint coming up. So as soon as I pass that, it'll go down to 15,000. You really can just leave it, can't you? So it won't go lower than 200.
109er, contact Media Center, 128.3, have a good flight.
128.3, yep.
Sí, Aeroméxico 989 posterior, El Lino. Directo Uniform November 528.
So I'm going to have a little level segment for like half a second. Our constraint. And then it's pitching up to maintain
Aeroméxico
it.
989 posterior el hino directo al
Just
Jenny
falling
for
up,
November
and now it's going to
528.
descend again. Blech. Oh, that's a bit of an aggressive pitch down. That would make you float in your seat. There we are, down we
Y
go.
autorizada la aproximación.
Next 15,000. Cool.
Aeroméxico 452, what's English?
I don't know if anyone wants me to do Polish or Poznan,
Aeroméxico 452
Krakow,
is 200 knots.
A350, London City Ops. Embraer to Madeira. Does it
Aeroméxico 452.
Does it actually go to Madeira in the Embraers?
Aeroméxico 452, reduzca 200 indicados, mantenga 5 minutos.
Uh oh. What is that blinking at me? I'm down to an altitude now, that's why. Let's set the QNH. Inches of mercury. Ah, no. 3017, wasn't it? Altimeter. No, it's 2985. Set. It's going a bit fast, look. Max 250. So 500 feet high and 270 knots. Is it going to say like drag required or something? City, Glasgow, City, said Scottish. I could have guessed that. Tap Air, Portugal do. Oh, cool. Peter Green, the profile descent meets more for messing. Yeah, I mean, we're on par for now, we're 700 feet high and fast. So like, that would suggest I'm going to use a bit of speed brake. Which I have. Oh, nice animations.
American 130, Cancun.
Well, that's working. So I'll keep the speed brake out until I'm... Wow, I was on profile, now I'm 900 feet high.
American 130, Cancun.
Simba, that's Norwich. Ah, that's your neck of the woods. Very good. Ah, that's how you know when it's on idle. There you go, it says idle. Climb M1 is dropping very quickly. Right, nearly most speeds. That means you... Ooh. So back on path at 250 knots. There we go. Look, you see the aileron move when you turn. It's very cool. Big turn we're making.
Alpaca 213 Heavy, Cancun approach, good afternoon.
So when you see the A380 there, the aileron has like 3 little mini ailerons, doesn't it? It's crazy.
And the arrival.
Nick, will you fly with managed speed? Yeah, the final stage of the approach I will. FPS. What's CDA? Yes, continuous descent approach. Basically, you don't level off on the entire descent profile. And the creme de la creme is an idle thrust CDA, so basically you descend the whole time without adding any thrust, which the 737 can do if you stick to your planned route and there's no silly restrictions that leave you high or low. But I've done that from top of descent, literally all the way down to gear down, flat 15, no thrust. Right, but I put the seatbelt side on, passing 15,000 feet. No more smoking, please, and no more mobile devices. Take care, listen, thanks for popping in. I know 0321 short. I don't have Sky, so I don't have Sky this year, so I can't watch the race live. And it's, what is it now? Well, I used to have Sky. Oh, not Sky, Now TV, and it used to be £20 a month. Now they've upped it to 38 or whatever it is, and you have to have all of Sky, and I don't watch any of the sports, so I was like, well, I work half the weekends. Anyway, so if I really want to watch the race, I'll have to pay the £15, but yeah, it's Monopoly is all with Sky for UK. I know in other countries you can watch it for free, but yeah, no spoilers, please. No spoilers. So I will be watching it on catch up. Probably when I do the night feed. I'm going to do the first feed of Baby. Cheers, Short. Thank you. Right, next restriction 12,000 or above at Upper November 523, which we're coming up to 2 miles. Will be above it. Next will be 9,000. But again, we've just not done anything since top of descent. Seatbelts are on. Can.
452.
Beautiful. Now constraint again, and then passing this point here, it'll immediately command further descent.
Aeroméxico 9899 millas final pista 1 izquierda,
Descent
servicio radar
out.
terminado, contacto torre
Oh,
118
that sort of pitch down change is a little aggressive.
American 1314, reduce 200 knots or less.
I think Cancun is a huge tourist hotspot, isn't it? So many tourists fly in.
Aeroméxico 452, descienda para 4 millas.
Oh, I haven't put my fixed rings in. Never mind.
Approach, hello, Alpaca
Yeah, Alpaca.
descending Paul to hotel.
Gustavo, your approach is set up wrong. Gustavo, what should I do? I've set it up beautifully. You're missing the transition. Uh-oh.
Alpaca 3212, heavy Cancun approach, good afternoon, radar contact.
How do I put that in?
Proceed direct uniform November 511, descend via Paule
This isn't it.
to
Oh,
hotel.
don't you press the position.
And we'll go direct to uniform November 511. And
Well, I don't know how to change it now.
Alpaca 3212.
There's no VIA. Go to arrival again. Right. I'm going to break it now. 12 left, approach. 12 left, via, none, star. Policy out. How do I select the transition? I can't. Transition via none. You're missing via. Via none. There's none. Erase. No, I've broken it. I don't want any of this. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it?
1314, expedite through 3000.
Undo. There we go. You need to input runway first. Now I'm busy. Why did no one spot this earlier? Yeah, it looks like I'm just reading direct after the thing, aren't I? Right. People tell me it's too late. I'm meant to be not heads down. This is a threat to the operation. How do I scroll? Right, arrival.
Alpaca 213 heavy. Proceed directly in for November.
Set the runway first.
Descend via.
You're missing the approach first. You need to put runway first. What do I do? Which one? Paula 2 Hotel. Paula 2 Hotel. Via. Or runway. Someone's saying put the runway in first. Ah! Thank you. So it's runway first, not approach. Everyone happy now? Everyone happy? Ah! VS! Ah! What have I done? Ah! Push! No! You select the RNAV approach though. Great. I was going. Everything was under complete control. It's go back to you advantage. Push. Sorry, I'll just stay on this heading. Why won't it let me select it for the ILS? Ah, Yanis, for the ILS it doesn't always work. For that, click on position, select nav aids and choose the right frequency. So this is a bug. So this is not my fault. But right, I'm going to go back just the way it was and I'll self-position. Right, LNAV, nav available. Nav, how do I get back into nav? I can't to get back into nav. Yeah. Push. I'm pushing. I need to redirect it up in November 519. As long as I'm complying with all restrictions, that's fine. Apart from the fact I'm meant to be doing max 220 knots. It's all good. It's all good. Wow, at least it's a bug and not my problem. Right. Route direct to Upper November 514. Direct to. It won't let me. Give me a stick and rudder plane any day. Right, Upper November, what was it? 514. I can't select any direct. Let's just go direct to Lino. Can I go direct to Lino? Oh, I've got all this routing in. Oh my days. Insert. Okay. I'm back in nav. I'm back in nav. Where are we going? Yeah. It's all under control. Yeah. So just to confirm, that's nothing I'm doing wrong. That's an issue with the aircraft not being able to select the transition, correct? It's alright, I'll just use VS and speed, and I can activate approach phase now, can't I? Perf. Because I think we had activate approach, confirm. I think we had the same issue in a previous stream. No, it's you. No, it's all good. I'll just have to self-position using heading select on the transition. Listen, look. Have I stalled? Are we still flying? Yes. I haven't been cleared for the approach, so via EPMIS. Okay, that's fine. I'll just self-position in heading select. Oh, Gustav, I'll be fine. I'll heading select it. Direct to whatever that waypoint's called.
213 Cancun departure. Good afternoon, radar
let's X-ray. I'll heading select it. Upper November 505. It's fine. Press localize the scale.
Information uniform is current. QNH 2983. Recon 1314, sorry, resume normal speed. You are 8 miles final, runway 12 left. Where is
max 200, reducing speed.
118.1.
You could just use heading select to follow the waypoints on the approach. It's all good.
Buenas tardes, amigo. Aeroméxico 452, velocidad normal.
Barely Airbusing. I haven't been cleared for the approach. So I don't want to enter hold, you know.
Aeroméxico 967.
Clear after EPMIS.
Aproximación Cancún, buenas tardes. Contacto radar, vuele directo el Lino, descienda 4000.
So I'll use heading select and you would basically not fly this anchor. I'll just extend the centre line.
QNH Cancún 2983.
Oh, it's mandatory 3000. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, just confirm after EPMIS cleared ILS X-ray 12 left.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie Heavy after EPMIS, direct uniform November 528, clear ILS X-ray runway 12 left approach.
After EPMIS, direct to Upper November 528, cleared ILS X-ray 12 left. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Good, so after EPMIS, I will use heading select to position to Upper November 528. How do you extend the centre line? Altimeter 2983. Yeah, I pressed the magic B button, that's now the correct setting. So it's mandatory 3000 at EPMIS, which I'm doing. So it's not you can't do a CDA. Fix info. Oh, this is not useful for me. Matt, look, we'll heading select it on. Can't you manually tune ILS frequency? Potentially. Oh, it's always every Airbus stream, something goes wrong. Flight plan info. This is the worst time to be doing this. Flight plan Info, where's info? Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness me. Fix info. Oh my, well, that's a scary looking page. Right, 3,000 feet, mandatory at Airbus. What is this? What is this information? Reference ident, I don't know, runway 1, try. I'm going to be heads. See if this does anything. The wings are going to fall off when I execute this.
35 Mike Charlie Heavy, you can go uniform November 528 now.
Turning up November 528 now, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Yes, let's do it. To the waypoint not programmed. I can't see the heading bug. Right, we're going to eyeball it, guys. Insert minima and speed manage. No, because I want to do 200 knots. So if I go to manage speed, it's going to start slowing down, isn't it? I was told by V1, because I spoke to him, you can leave that open. And then just close it when you got your landing flap. Just to tap the keyboard, you need to click on the left control. It's too late now, it's too late. I can't go heads down and start manipulating all this stuff. What do you reckon? What heading now? 0, I'm going to be about 090 to Upper November 528, aren't I? It's all good. It's all good. Or I could just put that fix in, Upper November 528. Enter. Not in database. Get out of here. It is. It's all good. I've got a localizer. You can't teach it. Guys, look at that dead reckoning.
Cancun, buenas
Flaps 4 miles out.
141
I'm miles away still. I'm like, it's 17 miles away. I don't need to slow down here. HC has no clue. He cleared me direct up in November 528. He's got it. This aeroplane. I'm a localizer. 200 knots. Complying with everything.
Cancun 2983.
As cleared by ATC. Now how do I route direct to CF12 left? Now this is the danger. If I route direct to CF12 left, it goes back to nav. How do I extend the centre line? You can't teach it. You can't. Look at that. Directive and enter radial out. I'm gonna stay here. I mean, just perfection. No one knows any different. Controller has no clue. Localizer line, localizer capture. Via Upper November 528, that's clear. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, overhead Upper November 528, localizer established, -2, less 1, 2, left, unless said something else.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, heavy roger.
I only said what I say in the sim every day as a TRE. Right, flaps, what are we, 11 bars, flaps, and I'll push this in, look, managed. Arming the approach. Armed. Sean Matapini, has there been a WASM crash?
213 heavy.
There's been a Alpaca Airways pilot crash.
November 528.
None of that your flops.
ILS X-ray runway 1 to left.
There we are. Yeah, that was the perfect approach. Glide slope capture. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet set. Beautiful. I don't want to go that slow though. I'm just going to go 180. I know I've opened a 175. I will close it later on. The Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, fully established.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie Heavy, 900 miles, final runway 1 to left. Registration is terminated. Contact tower 118.1.
Tower 118.1, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Adios.
Adios, amigo.
Gracias, senor. Right, tower. Transfer, 181.
2,500.
Ground, 1, 2. Alright, I'm established. Now I'm gonna. Alright, now what am I? 7 bars. Right, let's close the window. What does it read?
Hello,
0. Okay. No. Okay. Tower Alpaca 3-5 Mike Charlie established. RLS X-ray 1-2 left.
Victor Charlie Papa 3 Mike Charlie Heavy, runway 12 left. QNH 2983, continue for approach.
Continue approach 2983 Alpaca 3-5 Mike Charlie. Who's that comment? Gustavo, who needs FMC when you have an avigraph?
Runway 12 right, wind 120 degrees, 12 knots, clear for takeoff. Once everyone contact
Steve, and flight will be safer. Probably would be. Oh dear. Right, what are we?
Take off
5
runway
miles.
12 right, tower on, or approach on 124.
Yes, my offline flights or ventures without traffic is usually better. Right, 5 miles. Let's start configuring. Get out. Flaps.
77 Alpha, good afternoon. Runway 12 right.
I'm in my speed brake.
Line up on way to 12 right.
What's going on with these sounds? Oh, I forgot. Isn't it really loud? Cabin, purse. Cabin secure. Landing gear down. Landing flap next. Landing flap selected. Oh yeah. Here we go, boys.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie Heavy, runway 12 left, wind 120 degrees, 12 knots, clear to land.
Right, 12 left, cleared to land. Alpaca 3-5 Mike Charlie. Perfect. Cleared to land. What could possibly go wrong now? Disconnecting the pilot. Right, all mine, but I leave the auto-throttling, the climb mode. Right. What does that mean again? I never understand. It's not gone to vertical speed, has it? But I am currently throttling the joystick, maintaining directional control with lovely smooth inputs on this flawless A350 flight. Tablet. Oh yeah, whoops. Oh, there's landing checklist. Tablet stow. Landing checklist complete. Is it still stowed? I don't know. Go away. No, go in. Stow with care. Whack it in with my foot. Right, continue. This is stock Cancun scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Goodness knows what it'll look like.
Can you repeat for 727-24?
Right, 3 wides.
2744, are you
Keep ascending.
Yeah, I'm with short and short 1 right.
Bit hazy here.
300.
Right, continue calling short.
Oh my goodness.
50.
Bad timing.
40. 30.
200.
20.
Thanks for that was. It's going to be right in the flare, isn't it?
Do not go gentle into
100.
the night.
90. 80.
Range.
70.
What's with these callouts?
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Oh. That was quite firm. The callout started at about 200 feet. That's about 300 or 400 feet per minute. Right, reverses. I've got brake to vacate on. Oh, good lord. I caught the 2 wires.
Alpaca 3 Mike 5 Mike Charlie Heavy, welcome to Cancun. Continue taking on runway 12 left. Alpaca 8 on Alpha 2 at the end of the runway.
Oh. Vacate 1-2 left at the end. Alpaca 3-5 Mike Charlie. Turn off brake to vacate! Turn off brake to vacate!
5 Mike Charlie, never mind, disable, back to runway 12 left on the right, Alpha 3. Alpha 3 is clear.
Oh. Alpha 3 now, Alpaca 3-5 Mike Charlie. Re-engage brake to vacate! Re-engage brake to vacate! There we are, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cancun, which looks like it's in the middle of the jungle.
Flagler 077 Alpha, runway 12 right, wind 120 degrees, 12 knots.
How bad was that landing rate, guys? I mean, I did pull back on that stick.
Clear for takeoff 12 right, airborne
dear, this
147. Yeah, transfer to
Right. I haven't got...
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie Heavy, hold short Alpha and contact ground on 121.0.
Hold short Alpha 121.0. Alpaca 3-5 Mike Charlie. Oh, I think this is Alpha here brake.
Alpaca 3, correction, Alpaca 2, 13 Heavy.
Oh dear.
422 confirm, Polaris
Cheers, Captain.
422.
Play the act. Sound 4.
Polaris 422, you're clear to Havana at 5, climb 3 and the Dow.
As requested. I'm going to be holding short this taxiway, aren't I? Cheers. I'll just say holding short does it. Right. Stock Microsoft Flight Subsidiary. Goodness knows what this is going to look like. Taxi again. crowd. Hello, it's Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. If I heading 12 left, holding short Alpha.
Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie, welcome, Cancun ground. Are you looking for Terminal 4 or Terminal 3?
Oh, that's a great question. We'll go with Terminal 3, please. Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie.
Roger, taxi via Delta, Bravo, and gate at your discretion, caution. 8320 on Bravo, pushback.
Delta Bravo, caution the 320 on Bravo, Alpaca 35 Mike Charlie. Right, Delta, Bravo, and Terminal 3's here. We'll take a stand.
For Havana.
Great. I'm doing my taxi inflow. I forgot to do the replay. Never mind. Speed brakes in. Strobes off. Look, listen. That was probably my worst Airbus stream of late. Usually I'm know exactly what I'm doing. I had a little bit of few issues there, but I couldn't get that transition in.
4224.
I could not get that transition in. But look, ATC were happy. No one knew what was going on. Happy days. Spines have been disintegrated. Really? Wasn't that bad, was it? Wasn't that bad? Crikey. I think this is meant to be a bridge in real life. Where we landed? I'm sure these trees are not here in real life. do love the stock scenery. Alright, Bravo, Delta, coming up. Get this AP up and running.
Delta 254.
Busy here.
Bravo, Bravo 6, Charlie, Charlie 9er, hold short of runway 12 right, QNH 2983.
Right, we'll take it. Oh, it's busy. Oh.
Yeah, Bravo, Bravo.
Oh, it's...
Charlie, Charlie 9er, hold short of runway 12 right.
Right, we'll go in here. I think I'll go next to the Delta. This stand's good. Are these wide body stands? See what happens.
Horario 64, mantenga escucha número 2.
How do I check my brake temperatures?
Delta Mike 4 Whiskey Uniform Tower 181.
Got aircraft in trees. Team USA hiding in the forest.
May the first be with you, sir. Mucho gracias por control. Delta Mike 4 Whiskey.
Adios. Anybody waiting for clearance to Havana?
Havana? I reckon that one's a wide body stand. 41 apparently.
Latam 123, you're clear to Havana. As filed.
Yes, right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Departure to flight level 200, squad code 4240.
Right, AP's available. Yeah, you know, stock scenery. Yeah, well, I don't need to invest anywhere.
Squad code is 4240, and with the rest of the
no idea what stand this is. GSX? Do you know? No, nowhere to park according to GSX. There's literally no markings. Something like that. I don't know if this stand's suitable. Oh, of course, carnage. Of course, carnage. Right, we're here.
123 way back is correct.
Right, parking brake. APU is on, available. We just shut the engines down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cancun. A flawless flight from A to B.
213, taxi Delta 1.
Right, let's turn that down. Seatbelts off. No smoking off. And anti-cold beacon off. Yes, let's close the flight there. 10 out of 10, no doubt. There. Oh, my lights are all on. Oh, how do I turn off the... oh no, I need GSX. Probably GSX won't work though. Oh, I'm at gate 10 apparently. Let's request deboarding and see what happens.
Deboarding requested.
Oh. Oh, look! It's working! Great. Off. There we are. We've got the passengers. What is going on with these air bridges? I mean, yeah, look, everything's fine. Interesting. Lovely detached jetway. Good luck getting to the terminal. Look, anyway, here is an Alpaca Airways A350 safely arrived from Mexico. Ah, oh, crikey. Ah, right. I think I need a break from Airbus again. This is really not me for 6. Right, let's see how I did. Oh, what? I didn't get a 10. I got a 9.95. Oh. Safely. Yeah. Well, safely. Oh, here. I think my landing rate was a little firm. 1.42 G. Is that what I got it for? Was that what the minus 0.05 was? Yeah, it was fair. Minus 4.5. That's actually not that bad. You should be punished for lights off at the start. No. A beacon light. I managed to do the beacon light. There we are. Look, we made it. Can't believe it. Right then. Well, I've got no other words. Great add-on. Great add-on. Shame I just don't know how to operate it. What on earth is going on here? I think the passengers, it's basically, they get to the end here, they go down this tube into the underground section. There's a fireman's pole down there. Interesting. Very nice add-on though, isn't it?
50.
There's a triple.
30. 20. 10.
Captain Sim, outrageous comment. Who do you think he is?
GSX should bring hearses instead of baggage loader.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad a landing, was it? Was it? Minus 400. I've definitely landed harder than that. And I've never seen a hearse have to take my passengers away. Very funny, Captain Sim. You win the jokes of the day. Also, your comments after I landed the AG soundboard. Your request was great. And I think it was you during landing as well, so thanks for your donation too, Ben. Right, I have no words. Well, I guess this stream was a bit different. It wasn't really... it's just a bit of fun, but I mean, I suppose it was for showcasing Alpaca Airways' new A350. So if you want to join Alpaca Airways and operate our A350, please come join us. You probably don't want to join this, fly this particular one, as it does now need to go into the hangar for some structural integrity checks. But if you wish to join Alpaca Airways, it's completely free to do so. But yes, very nice. And thank you, Javelin, for making this Alpaca Airways liveried A350. Oh my god, GSX, you are so loud. How do I turn this down there? Ah, there we go. And turn all the sim down. Ah, there we go. Anyway, yeah, I didn't do a replay. I forgot. I was too busy. But thanks for your help on the approach there.
50,
Trying to get the transition in.
30,
I just couldn't
20,
do it.
10.
Cheers, Simba. Thank you so much. Again, an outrageous comment.
I have to fly in Nigel for my long haul now.
In Nigel, great. Yes, well, if you wish to go fly British Airways, off you go. Alpaca Airways will find an alternative passenger to replace you. Cheers, Simba. Thank you very much for your donation. So very kind. Do you not pay your pilots, Ryan? Yes, yes. Alpaca Airways the best paid pilots in the entire industry. Although Simba now is wishing to go to Nigel Airways. Anyway, listen, guys. We'll call it a day here because I need to go do a baby feed very shortly, around 11 o'clock. So thank you very much for popping in this Sunday evening. For those in the UK, I hope you enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Enjoy your time off tomorrow. And I hope to go live again Tuesday, Wednesday in the... I think we'll go in the X-Crafts E170 or something like that, because I enjoyed streaming that, and I've not flown the E170 on a two-sector sort of commuter route day, so that'll be something different. So yeah, thank you very much everyone that donated, for your generosity. To all the members, thank you very much for your continued support, and if I don't see you anytime soon, enjoy next week, and look after yourselves, and enjoy the rest of your short-lived weekend. Take care guys, bye bye.